Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and you can find me online at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. And I usually come live or have a video every Tuesday morning to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. Last week, and you can catch this either on my business Facebook page or on my YouTube channel, I showed you probably 15 different card samples that my team had made for a special event that we had. And one of the cards I showed was created by Sandy Graves, and it was called a VW fold. And so I am going to show you how to make that today. I had a handful of people ask me after the video or in the comments how to make the cards. So I've made a couple of samples and I will show you step by step how to make it. I've got cutting directions, measurements, and then you'll be able to see those on my blog as well at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. Hey, Beth, thanks for joining me. I'm going to pop you down to the work, my desk, my craft table, whatever, and get started stamping this morning. Alrighty. And I'm also using some products that a week from today we'll be able to order from Stampin' Up's brand new annual catalog. I hope you've gotten yours in the mail and you've been digging through it looking for all those things you have to have. Hey, Deb, thanks for popping in this morning. Just as a reminder, hey, Nancy, this is Sandy Graves' VW fold from last week. And when you open it up, you can see the V and the W. So there's the front and it opens just like so. Hi, Kay. Thanks for popping in. That's for reference. I was in the middle of making this one. I noticed I didn't put any ribbon. And this uses Stampin' Up's Regency Park Designer Series paper. And it is still available. It's retiring. There's just about a week left of the items that are retiring, but this designer series paper is still available, as are the one of my most favorite things is retiring, and it's the layering circles dies, and they are still available as of this morning. But I loved how they have the scallop circle, and the sentiments come from the Something Fancy stamp set. Again, you can see when you open it up, there's that VW fold. And I'll just add a cute little ribbon there. Let's see. So this is the card we're going to make today. Beth, I'm glad you were wanting the directions. Hopefully, I can show you step by step how to put that together. So this is using brand new paper from the annual catalog. It is called the Bright and Beautiful. So it's Bright and Beautiful 6x6 designer series paper. So I just chose one of the designs. Let me just kind of page through some of the others that you'll find in this collection of papers. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for joining this morning. So you've got stars, and you'll just, in the next couple of weeks, I'll have videos on the rest of this, the bundle that goes with this. It's balloons, lots of fun colors. I hope you're getting a little bit of a look at that. If you want to see it, give me a shout or find it in the catalog. The colors in this are Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Bubble Bath, that's one of my faves, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, and Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to be using a different design for that. I chose a different one. So again, you can see that VW fun fold. Hey, Don, thanks for joining. The sentiment's going to come from the Go-To Greetings stamp set. This is available in the annual catalog as well coming up. And oh, here's a peek of that beautiful balloon stamp set. I just grabbed I think it's time for a celebration, but you'll see more of this coming up. So that's what I have going on here. So let's get started with the measurements. Again, the measurements and the video will be online at kimplayswithpaper.com, but you'll be able to. So this is our base. This is Misty Moonlight, and it starts out, we're looking at 10 inches by 4 1/4. And I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Trimmer right away. Let's do that trimming first. We're not trimming. Do not use this light gray one. Let me do the scoring for you is what I meant. So we score at, I have my notes because I don't want to miss score. We score at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. Just to reiterate, this piece was 10 inches by 4 1/4, and I scored at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. And don't worry, this will be available on my blog later. Once I get through. So when you fold the card, it will just fold in half just like so. And then you'll just see it come together as we fold the pieces back. And then we'll start adding the Designer Series paper to it. So there we've created the W. All right, so we'll put that aside. Hi, Corey. Thanks for joining from Colorado. So then there's a Designer Series paper piece. Again, this comes from that Bright and Beautiful 6x6. That's the piece I chose. And then I have 4 of these pieces that are 4 inch by 1 inch. Let's go ahead and put that on so we can just kind of do step by step, and then you'll be able to rewatch and see and ask questions. If you have any questions, please give me a shout. Thanks so much to Sandy for the inspiration for this card and the fun fold. It was really a popular fold because it is unique. So that just falls right in there. Did I tell you the measurement of that piece again is 4 3/4 by 4 for that Designer Series paper piece right there. And these others were all 4 by 1. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus and put them on the little panels. I did change her design just a teeny bit, but that's okay. That's what's so great about rubber stamping is that you can make it anything you want. So we're just adding these pieces, the 4 by 1 of the Designer Series paper, into these little panels, and I can, I'm just going to rotate them and not have them all be the same color in the same way, just to mix it up just a little bit. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for joining. Making a VW fun fold today. And like I said in my blog, it looks kind of complicated, but once you break it down into the little step-by-step pieces, it's really, it's not hard to put together, and it's just really kind of a fun fold, like it says, a fun fold. So that's how that works there. So we're pretty much set except for our sentiment. So then we need to bring in a cardstock piece. This measures 6 by 3, and it is scored at 3. And then I have 2 pieces of Designer Series paper, the matching again from the the Bright and Beautiful 6x6. And I'm going to put those on here. I like adhesive, so I usually put a lot of adhesive on. I just don't like things to fall apart in the mail in between the times when when you make it and send it. And then on here. Hi, Veronica. Thanks for popping in this morning. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can. I'm a little crooked this morning, but we'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Some days you just have to say, step away from the stamps. I'll go this way. All right. So now what we need to do, hi, Sean. Thanks for watching. We need to attach this piece, to the back so that it hooks on. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal Plus just on the edge and go right here. So we're making the V part. So that's the part we're making right here. And then I'm going to just open this up and flip it around to the back. So I'll put some adhesive on this side and adhere it here. So there we have made our VW Fun Fold. Questions? Easy peasy? Do you think you can do this at home? I'd love to see what you create. So now it's just a matter of decorating what we've just created. I'm, again, pulling the happy birthday out from the go-to greetings. I'm going to stamp that in Berry Burst. As demonstrators, we had the opportunity to order a few things early, and I got as many of the new colors as I could, trying to start using those. And I got a little bit of halo, so I'll just try again. These pads are nice and fresh. So we got to be careful and just tap, tap, tap. And then I bring in my Misty Moonlight designer series, not design. My goodness, it's a tough one today. My Misty Moonlight, and I will punch one of my scallops from that. This punch is carrying over. Love that. So we'll all be set. We do need a sentiment for the inside of our card. I think it's time for a celebration from the Beautiful Balloons stamp set. So just a week from today, May 2nd, we'll be able to order all the brand new stuff from Stampin' Up's annual catalog. And I'm excited about that. Anyone else excited about that? All right. I know sometimes the ink does dry almost immediately, but I don't want to smudge it in case it does. Let's punch that little happy birthday out. It's kind of a little tight, but it works. Bring in our glue dots. And build the sentiment from here. And I am going to pop that up with dimensionals. All right, so any of you who were hoping to make this card, any questions that you have about how it went together? Do you think that it looks like something you'll be able to recreate at home? And I'll also go through all the comments and make sure that I catch your comments as well. We need to finish this off with a little bit of the Night of Navy bordered ribbon. This is in the January through April mini catalog, which is also retiring, but this particular ribbon is going to be carrying over. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining. We just made a VW Fun Fold card. So that's just a fun fold. We're doing the finishing touches. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of that little knot I just made with that ribbon and place it here and then give it a little trim with the scissor here. And then we just have to put the inside in, and we've made this card in no time. So it on Sandy's, I noticed when you close it, you kind of want to have a little border all the way around. And think about all the different designer series papers you can use. If you have some paper that you need to use up that you've been hoarding, no one has any of that, do they? You can make a bunch of these and wow everybody with the fun fold. And it's not too hard to figure out how to open it, so they should be good there. Yay, Beth, I'm glad. You'll have to show me what you make. And I did actually bring out some jewels. These are really pretty. They are the new 2023, 2025 in colored dots. Let me just move those away so we have all the in colors. And this is boho blue, so I haven't tried this, but I thought maybe the boho blue would look good on this card with the blues. So I'll just pull a couple of these little ones off to add some bling to the front of our card. Alrighty, there we go. So there we have it. The oh yes, Veronica mentioned that it would be a good card for using both sides of the designer series paper. So there's our VW fold. Quick little fun card. It'll still fit in an envelope to mail. And there we go. Let me show you. Let's see. So this was the other one I made with that, in case you missed it, the Bright and Beautiful 6x6. And then I made another one using some retiring products, except the stamp set's carrying over. Regency Park. And then this, just as a quick reminder, is Sandy's card that I showed in a prior video. This uses all the products from the Irresistible Blooms bundle of products. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today, for commenting, for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you were inspired to make a fun fold. Have a good rest of your day, your weekend, and we'll see you next week with some products when the new catalog goes live. Thank you, everyone. Look for me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. Bye-bye.